There is no path to happiness. Happiness is the path. You will not be punished for your anger, you will be punished by your anger. If we could see the miracle of a single flower clearly, our whole life would change. Not look for a sanctuary in anyone except yourself. Whatever a monk keeps pursuing with his thinking and pondering, that becomes the inclination of his awareness. Meditate. Life purely, be quiet. Do your work with mastery. Like the moon, come out from behind the clouds. Shine. Nothing can harm you as much as your own thoughts unguarded. However many holy words you read, however many you speak, what good will they give you if you do not act on upon them? No one saves us but ourselves. No one can and no one may. We ourselves must walk the path. Holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned. Doubt everything, find your own light. Your purpose in life is to find your purpose and give your whole heart and soul to it. Every morning we are born again. What we do today is what matters most. Attachment leads to suffering. Set your heart on doing good. Do it over and over again, and you will be filled with joy. Better than 1,000 hollow words is one word that brings peace. The generous heart, kind speech, in a life of service and compassion are the things which renew humanity. Long is the night to him who is awake, long is a mile to him who is tired, long is life to the foolish who do not know the true law. In the sky, there is no distinction of east and west. People create distinctions out of their own minds and then believe them to be true. If we fail to look after others when they need help, who will look after us? Even as a solid rock is unshaken by the wind, so are the wise unshaken by praise or blame. Those who have failed to work toward the truth have missed the purpose of living. It is a man's own mind, not his enemy or foe, that lures into evil ways. A man asked Gautama Buddha, "I want happiness." Buddha said, "First remove I, that's ego, then remove want, that's desire. See, now you are left with only happiness." There is no fire like passion. There is no shark like hatred, there is no snare like folly. There is no torrent like greed. Nothing ever exists entirely alone, everything is in relation to everything else. Hatred does not cease by hatred, but only by love. This is the eternal rule. True love is born from understanding. An insincere and evil friend is more to be feared than a wild beast. A wild beast may wound your body, but an evil friend will wound your mind. Purity or impurity depends on oneself. No one can purify another. Nothing is forever except change. The past is already gone. The future is not yet here. there's only one moment for you to live, and that is the present moment. As you walk and eat and travel, be where you are. Otherwise you will miss most of your life. The tongue, like a sharp knife, kills without drawing blood. As rain falls equally on the just and the unjust, do not burden your heart with judgments, but rain your kindness equally on all. With our thoughts we make the world. Our life is shaped by our mind. We become what we think. Suffering follows an evil thought as the wheels of a cart follow the oxen that draws it. Our life is shaped by our mind. We become what we think. Joy follows a pure thought like a shadow that never leaves. Praise and blame, gain and loss, pleasure and sorrow come and go like the wind. To be happy, rest like a giant tree in the midst of them all. Happiness comes when your work and words are of benefit to others. The way is not in the sky, the way is in the heart. You are the community now. Be a lamp for yourselves. Be your own refuge, seek for no other. All things must pass. Drive on diligently. Don't give up. In the end only three things matter: how much you loved, how gently you lived, and how gracefully you let go of things not meant for you. There are only two mistakes one can make along the road to truth: not going all the way, and not starting. If you find no one to support you on the spiritual path, walk alone. There is no companionship with the immature. Greatest prayer is patience. May all that of life be delivered from suffering. The one who has conquered himself is a far greater hero than he who is defeated 1,000 times 1,000 men. If you light a lamp for somebody, it will also brighten your path. You throw thorns falling, in my silence they become flowers. She who knows life flows, feels no wear or tear, needs no mending or repair. When you realize how perfect everything is, you will tilt your head back and laugh at the sky. To force oneself to believe and to accept the thing without understanding is political, and not spiritual or intellectual. To become vegetarian is to step towards the stream which leads to nirvana. Were your ego like a loose-fitting garment? Believe nothing, no matter where you read it, or who said it, no matter if I have said it, unless it agrees with your own reason in your own common sense. Kindness should become the natural way of life, not the exception. What you were is what you have been. What you'll be is what you do now. Friendship is the only cure for hatred, the only guarantee of peace. Do not dwell in the past, do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. When you come upon a path that brings benefit and happiness to all, follow this course as the moon journeys through the stars. In separateness lies the world's greatest misery, and compassion lies the world's true strength. People with opinions just go around bothering one another. If a traveler does not meet with one who is his better, or his equal, let him firmly keep to his solitary journey. There is no companionship with a fool. Health is the greatest gift, contentment the greatest wealth, faithfulness the best relationship. What you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you create. He is able who thinks he is able. Conquer the angry one by not getting angry. Conquer the wicked by goodness. Conquer the stingy by generosity, and the liar by speaking the truth. A man is not called wise because he talks and talks again, but if he is peaceful, loving and fearless, then he is in truth called wise. Life is a river always flowing. Do not hold on to things. Work hard. Remembering or wrong is like carrying a burden on the mind. There isn't enough darkness in all the world to snuff up the light of one little candle.